Hello, and welcome to Look Back, Look Ahead. I'm Frank Calderone. Last week, ending July 17th, the events of the week, economic data, and concerns within the tech sector moved the major indexes to the downside. The Consumer Price Index, or CPI, for June was much better than expected, declining 0.4% for the month, 3.5% year over year, compared to 4.2% in May. Core CPI, excluding food and energy, dropped to 2.6% from 2.9% in May. The Producer Price Index, or PPI, declined by 0.3% in June, in line with expectations, while core PPI, excluding food and energy, was weaker than expected, up just 0.1%. PPI is a measure of inflation on the wholesale level. Retail sales were slightly lower than expected in June, but the slight upward revision for May put the estimates on target. Business inventories increased less than expected, but sales were up 2.1% for the month. Pending home sales declined almost 5.5% in June due to high mortgage rates and record high national median home prices. The housing market index declined as interest rates, employment rates, and material costs continued to weaken the housing market. Housing starts improved somewhat in June, while building permits continue to trend downward. June import prices increased, driven by higher prices of capital goods, consumer goods, and industrial supplies and materials. And finally, the Consumer Sentiment Index was better than expected in June as easing price pressures at the gas pump moved the index higher. Year to date, the Dow is up 8.5%, the S&P is up 8.9%, and the Nasdaq is up 9.8%. The yield on the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond is 4.55%. Oil closed up at $81.85 a barrel. Gold closed at $4,015.88 an ounce, with silver closing at $56.28 an ounce. For this week of July 20th, we have a very light week of information. On Monday, we'll get the Leading Economic Indicators Index, which is a measurable set of data that helps forecast future economic activity. A few of the leading indicators are the Consumer Confidence Index, initial jobless claims, and the Purchasing Managers Index. Nothing scheduled for Tuesday or Wednesday. Thursday we'll get initial jobless claims, and on Friday, manufacturing and services data, along with new home sales, will be reported. And as always, we'll keep a watchful eye on these and any other events that may and will shape the markets. If you have any questions with anything you've heard in this video, please give us a call. Also, call us to schedule a Zoom consultation to explore how our services may be of benefit to you. This is Frank Calderone from Raymond James in New York. Have a fantastic week. Be well, stay safe, and remember, always look ahead.